is just too strong. No, not again. Bray Wyatt spots the opening.
Not going to win many matches with that move. Oh, the reversal by John Cena. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
I certainly didn't expect to see this kind of damage.
These guys are giving it their all here tonight, not just to entertain the fans, but to ultimately walk away with the win.
He's absolutely relentless here. Get ready. Another superstar's about to head out.
Is it time already? That was fast.
Well, here comes many people's pick to win this thing. And he's still in this. He didn't need a GPS to find the mark.
Putting a downward thrust on that elbow drop.
Ooh, it landed right on the money, too.
Thanks for coming, Enzo.
That's it? He's done?
King, coming from Ireland, you have to wonder how many pub fights Finlay found himself in the middle of. We both know the brawler from Belfast is always looking for a fight.
Yeah, he is always looking for a fight. And more often than not, he finds one. But there's a human side, dare I say, a softer side of Finlay, too. After all, he is the proud and protective father.
Wyatt's night's over.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's not going to go quietly, though, Cole.
Finlay hits the deck.
Man, I'm not so sure that Finlay even knows what hit him.
Each and every one of these 30 superstars think they have what it takes to win this one. And that's the attitude you have to have. Otherwise, you're going to be in big trouble. King, I have to agree with you.
And he's tripled up. It's almost time for the next competitor.
And the clock hits 0. Here comes another superstar.
Oh, wow, this changes everything.
There goes Finlay's chances.
And I can tell you, Finlay thought he was winning this one.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Yeah, I wonder what the view's like from up there.
And Rick Rude's been eliminated.
Well, he wasn't so ravishing here tonight, was he?
And again, the mind games are played.
Boy, the time just flies, doesn't it?
And the crowd rises to their feet to see who it will be.
Oh, look, if you want any hope of winning this thing, stay away from this guy. Well, we have a very familiar sight in the ring today, but that doesn't make it any less special. John Cena and Randy Orton getting after. Oh, yeah. You want to talk about a rivalry with some history? Think of the incredible moments we've witnessed between these two superstars. Oh, man, is he fired up.
And the turnbuckle does the damage.
And I think he's begging him to bring it, trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
What a Royal Rumble this has been. Action fast and furious, but we're not through. We have another entrant. Who's it going to be?
Here comes Steve Austin.
And I don't think he's coming down here to share a beer with anybody.
And thinking about all the memories in the Cena-Orton rivalry over the years, it's almost too hard to pick the highlights. There's just been so many knockdown, drag-out battles between them. Cena and Orton will be intertwined in WWE history forever.
Exactly. But you know what? For me, Michael, 2009 is what cemented the John Cena-Randy Orton legacy. As these guys traded the WWE Championship back and forth at SummerSlam, Breaking Point, Hell in a Cell. I mean, those were some epic contests.
Epic.
I mean, it just went on and on. Their rivalry went to a whole different level. Who's next?
JBL walking with a purpose.
Yeah, and I've seen that walk before. This isn't going to end well for anybody looking to go toe-to-toe with JBL.
And down goes Cena.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime. You know, there isn't a performer who's had a bigger impact in WWE over the past decade than John Cena. And sure, maybe he's got his share of detractors, but that comes with any territory when you go into every battle with as much attitude and perseverance as Cena does. They put JBL away!
Oh, man, is he fired up.
I tell you one thing, King. He can talk a good fight, and he can fight a good fight.
We're about to have another one.
Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here.
Is it time already? That was fast.
Well, here comes many people's pick to win this thing.
There's not a lot of cushion for your face. As you can see, everything hurts.
No kidding, that's hurting me.
John Cena has really conquered as many challenges as one superstar can face in WWE, and that includes beating the odds when in that ring against opponents, coming back from near career-ending injuries, and always looking over his shoulder for the next superstar, looking to make a name for themselves at Cena's expense.
Well, you're right about that, Michael, and I'm sure Cena's battles are ones his opponents would like to forget. But I know one thing, John Cena always brings out the best in his opponents because he is always going to be at his best. There's no such thing as going halfway for John Cena. Whether it's his attitude, his effort, or his ability to be a royal pain in the butt to the no-good villains here in the WWE. What a battle, what a great Royal Rumble. Who's going to be the next superstar to enter this thing?
Today, too fast.
Dropped! And that was a hard shot. Striking with the axe handle.
When Big E came to WWE, he made his name as a bodyguard whose villainous services were available for hire. Boy, did that change on the October 18, 2013 episode of SmackDown. Feeling disrespected by the words of Paul Heyman, Big E came to the aid of opponent CM Punk in an attack by Ryback and Curtis Axel. Time for another superstar to join the match.
I wouldn't be in any hurry to get down to that ring. It's not a race, you know. Who's next? Oh, wait, nice reversal.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
He's fought out of it.
Oh, out of nowhere. Oh. You know, and he's still in this.
Looking highly motivated here.
John Cena with a nice reversal. Boy, the time just flies, doesn't it? So long, Booker.
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
Seth Rollins charging toward the ring.
And it looks like Rollins plans on making himself welcome out here.
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
Boy, there's no way he's going to be able to stand after that. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
There's definitely facial damage. I just wonder if anything's broken.
Yeah, he's going to have a Roman nose. Going to roam all over his face.
Big E certainly shocked all of WWE on that episode of SmackDown when he came to the aid of the man.
Is he out? No, he made it back in.
What a battle. What a great Royal Rumble. Who's going to be the next superstar to enter this thing?
Here's the moment he's been waiting for.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't be surprised if he was among the last few in there, Cole.
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right.
He's up to 8 now. My God, what an effort.
He's endured heavy blows here. I don't know how much longer he can go. The referee may have to call this match, King.
Oh my gosh, this is awful. I'm going to tell you something. Whenever you get hit like that, for the next 15 minutes, everybody you see has an exact twin.
Fandango's night is over.
You know, I guess he doesn't have all the right moves after all.
Thinking to avoid that.
Who's coming out next? You know, Cole, right from day one of his WWE life, John Cena has been squarely under the brightest spotlight there is. His very first match at the top level of World Wrestling Entertainment was against Kurt Angle. I mean, as a complete unknown, Cena stepped right up and answered a challenge from one of the toughest superstars out there. That's jumping into the deep end with both feet.
Oh, he's coming back in.
Not so fast. Big E escaped certain doom there.
Yeah, muscles and a great mind. Big E might just...
3 eliminations. He's making his presence felt in this match. And he collides into the turnbuckles.
Moments away from the next entrant.
It's time for some controlled frenzy.
Well, as for the start to John Cena's distinguished WWE career, I think jumping straight into the deep end with his inaugural match against Kurt Angle was the perfect way to start things off.
Right.
Well, the only way. And I don't think Cena even knows where the shallow end is.
Oh, you're right.
Kofi Kingston's been eliminated.
Sorry, not tonight, Kofi. Oh, yeah. Take a look at this. Here comes the champ.
He's still in this one.
He's still not through. Oh, out of nowhere. Who's next?
Ryback barely into the ring.
Oh, man, this Ryback exists just to ruin people's lives.
And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the breeze all the way over here.
In a relatively short amount of time, Finn Balor has managed to pick up some very impressive victories, wouldn't you say?
Talk about making a statement. 5 eliminations. Woo, a little showboating going on here.
I can't believe it. Cena's been eliminated.
Oh, he's coming back in.
29 is on the way, and what an advantage he'll have.
Here comes another superstar.
Oh, man, I hope they reinforce the ring for this one.
And Ryback comes up short.
Oh, that's the end of the road for Ryback.
Back to Finn Balor's victory over Neville at NXT TakeOver Rival. The Irishman really showed off a wide arsenal of kicks in that matchup.
Look at this energy from Finn Balor. Look at these moves. This is awesome. I don't know how he does it. I've been in the business a long time, and I haven't seen anyone with the energy and ability of Finn Balor.
Who's going to be the next superstar to enter the Royal Rumble match?
I love the Royal Rumble. Let's see it. Let's see who it is.
And we've got another superstar entering the match.
And there's a good chance we're looking at the man who will take this thing, Cole. Look at this guy. And we're down to the final 3 competitors. Cole, you mentioned Balor's arsenal of kicks. He learned a lot of that coming up through the rugged dojo system in Japan. Tyson Kidd has found an answer here.
Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while.
What agility!
You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowded around the monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious. Going up.
You got to move quicker than that.
One move after the other. It's devastating.
This is hard to watch. This is going to be bad.
A strategy a superstar will need against Sheamus is to not allow him to build momentum. If an opponent leaves an opening, the Great White will bust it wide open and begin to start stringing his power moves together. That usually spells the beginning of the end for Sheamus's opponent.
Well, Cole, if you're going up against Sheamus, and I don't care who you are, you cannot let him start putting his power moves together one after the other. Your match with the Celtic Warrior will be over in a hurry if you do. What? Sheamus is gone? The Great White's been eliminated. I'm stunned. And he's still in this. And now it's down to these 2.
Oh, this is going to be good.
You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match of this magnitude. And Tyson Kidd is done for the night.